The Mr. Universe competition is all about buff bodies rippling with muscles, and perhaps it's not somewhere you'd expect to find too many Tasmanians. But a Tasmanian man actually came in 5th at the World Fitness Federation's Mr. Universe competition held in Germany earlier this month. And as Lucy Shannon reports, Darran Petty's story is one of achievement against the odds.
26-year-old Darran Petty has lost count of how many trophies he's won. He describes them as his version of a university degree. This one represents his biggest achievement, coming in 5th place in this year's World Fitness Federation's Mr. Universe competition.
For me, it caps off 6 or 7 long, hard years of training and competing, and creates a stepping stone to go further.
His transformation into Mr. Muscle isn't just a buff and brawn story, it's a true against-the-odds tale. As a teenager facing a disturbed home life, he moved out and turned to drugs and alcohol.
By the age of 20, I was basically a wreck. My doctor said, you're on the verge of either dying or, going to prison with your behaviour. So I had to change. At the age of 20 I did, and I didn't look back. I just wanted to be the best, and that's what motivated me every day, not to be like I used to be. In primary school my nickname was Pencil Neck, and I wanted to put that in the burner once and for all, so I wanted to be as big and as strong as I could possibly get. Once I set myself on course, nothing could stop me. Everything's just fallen into place for me. Everything's come along. When I was 20 years old, all I wanted was one trophy. I've now got over, I don't know how many. I've got tons of trophies.
Come on, baby, just pump it.
In 4 gruelling years, he's gained 11 kilos of muscle. 4 months of each year have been spent on intense 7-day-a-week workout and diet regimes. But for Darran Petty, it's paid off. He was named Mr. Tasmania and Mr. Australia in the last 12 months. And then, 3 weeks ago, he embarked on the big league, joining hundreds of others from around the world in Germany for the Mr. Universe contest.
After your routine and your comparisons, I didn't get on stage for 3 AM because there were so many. We were just lying on the floor with our feet up for hours on end. At the particular stage we can eat whatever we like to try and fill ourselves up with carbohydrates. So I was eating pizza and donuts and all sorts of bakery type German food, which is really nice. But we couldn't drink any water. So we stopped drinking water 24 hours out, and it's hard to eat. But we haven't eaten this food for months, so it's quite good.
It's a glitzy show, but for the competitors it's anything but glamorous.
So I got out of the comp at about 4 o'clock with my 5th place. Went back to the hotel room, slept on the floor for 1 hour because I had my tan on, couldn't get in the bed.
But it's all worth it, according to the bodybuilder.
I guess it means more to me than anybody else. It's basically changed my life and it's put me where I am today. Without it, I'd be scared to think where I would be.
At the moment, his work is personal training, but he'd like to get involved in motivating others.
I've done some school seminars in the past. After I won the Australian title, I had a few phone calls and talked to a few children.
One person he's motivated so far is his mother. Rhonda Campbell has lost 10 kilos after adopting a sensible eating and exercise plan. She says she's extremely proud of her son's achievements.
A very lucky parent where I don't have to worry about which gutter he's lying in or what hour he's getting to bed and what fight he might have got into. And I'm not saying this because I'm Darran's mother, but I know with what Darran's been through in his life, with what he has said in his story about alcoholism and domestic violence, he will be able to I'm sure Darran's got the know-how to influence and help those that want to be helped, because he understands what they've gone through and what they're going through.